The city sleeps, I walk its side. My shadow waves, but won't comply. I haunt the bars I used to own. The mirror still calls me by tone. The stool remembers how I lied. The piano hums from suicide. My glass half full of memories burn. The ice melts slow, lessons learned. They say a ghost is a love unspent, a life unpaid, a covenant bent. I drift through songs that owe me tears, and whisper back when no one hears. I'm a gentleman's ghost in a tailored side, dressed for regret but too proud to die. Knock on doors that once were mine. The smoke remembers every line. The sax forgives, the bass won't pray. The night turns black, the debts won't pay. Fade the lights that way, that way.
Shine the shoes, starch the sin, button the doubt and pull it in. Smile like law, speak like wine, walk the room on a razor line. Black tie coat, keep your secrets straight, don't show your cards, just the way. If truth knocks twice, let silence reply. We live by the code of a black tie. The band hits soft, the eyes hit hard. Every greeting is a calling card. We trade our favors, not our souls. Count to three before control.
Oh, who owns the night?
The ones who pay.
Oh, what do we fear?
A weak display
Oh, how do we pray?
in cash and gray. I learned the language cuff to cuff, where yes means maybe and no's enough.
Black tie coat.
Tailor your life,
If love runs hot,
let it dry. We toast to the quiet, never ask why. It's silk on the throat of a lullaby.
oh, once leave, twice no witnesses. Oh, once leave, twice no witnesses. leave twice, no witnesses.
The chandelier hums like hush money. Shadows pour neat in a crystal glass. Silk gloves trace the rims so lovelily, while gunmetal waits for time to pass. The maitre nods, the room pretends that every sin can dress as friends. I count the lies in cufflink shine, your secrets rustle in tailored wool. The band plays late a quarter time, where every note is beautiful and cruel. I tip the night with steady hands, a gentleman who understands. Mercy wears perfume, justice wears gray. Both ask to dance, then look away. Silk gloves and gunmetal under low light, a smile that's sharper than a stiletto bite. We toast to the quiet when the deals feel right. In suits cut for midnight, we rule the night. She moves like smoke across the floor, a promise veiled in satin black. Her eyes keep score of every war, and dare me not to turn my back. We share a truth with no regret. Elegance is a loaded thread. Silk gloves and gunmetal under low light, we polish our sins till they gleam just right. If heaven won't open, we buy the night and seal the contract out of sight. The last chord lingers, the room exhales. I leave a tip where the conscience fails. Step through the door, tip the night in cash. Silver eyes, black whiskey flash. I wear my sins like pocket squares. They fit just fine with how she stares. The clock runs late but no one minds. Death wears heels and perfect lines. There's blood in a tuxedo, champagne on the floor. We toast to revenge like gentlemen before. Smile for the camera, swallow the crime. Elegance kills in 3-4 times. The trumpet flirts, the danger grins. The dice roll soft, but nobody wins. She said forgive, I said did fine. Then signed the deal in vintage wine. What's love? Collateral. What's truth? Optional. What's mercy? A dress code. I dance with bullets under chandeliers. My rhythm's fear, my face in tears. There's blood in a tuxedo, red on black. She kissed my throat, I didn't look back. We all die once, but some in style. I'll bleed in rhythm and die with a smile. Woo! Yeah. Lights dim curtain down, tip the band. He ties his tie before the crime, checks his watch for perfect time. One shot served in silver tray, one soul escorted on its way. He writes a note in gentle ink, forgive the world for how it thinks. Then steps outside the midnight bar, beneath a bleeding cigar star. The gentle executioner never shouts. He cleans his sins with measured pouts. Death arrives in formal wear, justice breathes expensive air. The city sleeps, he keeps the vows a killer keeps. The gentle executioner tips his hat, no need to ask whose side he's at. Ooh. Ooh. Tomorrow he'll dance like nothing occurred. Neon drips on marble floors, angels check IDs at doors. Every sinner's dressed to thrill, champagne cold and tension still. The band plays grace in minor keys, salvation served with extra fees. Welcome to the Glass Coffin Club, where we toast to ghosts and scrub the blood. A smile costs more than a sin tonight, but the music's good and the lights are right. She wears her morning dress in gold, whispers stories are never told. I light her grief with careful flame, we clink regret in God's own name. The mirror laughs, the mirror knows. Faith
looks best in tailored clothes. The piano bleeds, the drums confess. We dance around our loneliness. I leave my soul with the coat check man. I don't pray, I negotiate with time, with chance, with ghosts who keep receipt. Cigar ash writes a winter hymn on the lip of a marble tray. Bury names in my tailored brim. Tip the past, look away. The deal was clean, the money pure, but guilt is a stain couture. Pour it slowly, let it burn my breath. I confess to the glass, not to death. The saxophone bleeds like a letter, inked in smoke and old regret. I learned to make the ugly better. Wrap it in velvet, call it a debt. I pay on time with quiet grace. The interest is her face. If I owned forgiveness, I'd sell it cheap. But saints don't bargain and devils don't sleep. Between these ledgers and whispered schemes, I'm just a banker of broken dreams. Pour it slowly, let it scald my tongue. I confess to the night for what I've done. Keep the change. Father, the sin fits perfect. Corner table, 2 espressos in. She lights a match for memory begin. I slide the photo face down slow. Ask her something she'll never know. The rain applauds through tired glass. We sip the truth and let it pass.
pens, my eyes reply. We used to love, we just can't try. Cafe confession in minor key. Forgive the past, but not for free. I pay the bill with every tear. The waiter not same faces here. She leaves her gloves, I keep the light. She leaves her gloves, I keep the light. She leaves her
Room 12 smells of cheap cologne. Ghost check-in but never phone. I tip the maid to change the air. She finds my past still sleeping there. The hallway whispers other men who love too soft then left again. I trace a name on fog glass frames, lost and found in forgotten names. Hotel of forgotten names where memories pay the fee. The bed is warm with history. The piano in the lobby weeps, playing lies the night still keeps. I sign the book, but not my soul. The clerk knows both, he takes his toll. Every key unlocks a crime. Every bell rings out of time. I leave no note, she knows the wound.
Dreams fear my dress a trap. I smile and kingdoms overlap. I never shoot, I simply aim. Love is bullet, truth the blame. I paint their dreams in cigarette shade. My words are knives and silk displayed. They kneel for sins I didn't steal, then thank me soft for how they feel. A gentleman bleeds with perfect grace. I kiss the wound, erase the trace. Curtain drawn, song complete. Nobody claps.
Over
Curtain smoke, audience bleeds gold. Tonight's confession will be told. The spotlight traces my right hand. The gun gleams like a wedding band. I sing in keys of minor pride, each note a promise I deny. Took the stage. Applause for love and its final rage.
the crowd leaps in, no one breathes. Now to treat like all good thieves. One for truth, two for fame, three for a gentle old without a name.
The trumpet weeps, the strings repent, the bullet sings where words were spent.
Opera for one gun, take your bow.
The curtain falls, silence knows how. Oh, the church bell tolls at the break of night. Smoke from the altar, a flicker of light. He wore the cross, but carried still a man of faith who learned to kill. Each prayer he spoke, each bullet fired, was half a sin, half a choir. He said, God forgives, but I decide when mercy falls and when men die. The preacher's revolver sings his song between the fire and the calm. He trades salvation for a gun. Forgive me, Father, forgive me, Father. Your work's not done. The work's not done. The night was red, the pews all burned, the pews all burned, the pews all burned. His faith a curse, they say the curse that never will, that never learned. He aimed at heaven, he aimed at heaven, pulled it twice, pulled it twice, and paid the cost, and paid the cost with sacrifice, with sacrifice. Choirs weep where bullets ring, even angels fear to sing. The preacher's revolver, black as sin, spoke of hell he carried within. His sermon's done, his soul's withdrawn, and still the west rolls on. Beneath the cross his Bible bleeds, rust and prayer among the weeds. There's a place where justice don't come clean, where men hang true from broken beams, where law is just a word caught in smoke, and every soul carries a rope. I wasn't born wicked, I learned it slow, cut by the world, blow by blow. Loved one, lost twice, died inside. Now I wear guilt like a wounded pride. I bury my past by, but it learned to grow. And the seeds I planted now pull me below. One man swore I'd never change, another called me something strange. A saint made from a sinner's
flame, a broken king with no true name. But I ain't holy, I ain't pure. I'm just a storm no heart can cure. Rope and remorse twist through my veins, bound by the choices that call my name. Rope and remorse rain on my grave. If fate's a gallows, I won't be saved. I didn't fear death, I feared the truth, that I became what I once refused. The price of rage is a lonely throne built out of bones and blood and stone. I burned my bridges, scorched every trail, but even fire can't hide a tale. Some men get judged by crooked law, some by the bullet, some by the saw. But me, I'll be judged by the weight I hold, a rope I braided with my own soul. Rope and remorse drag me down slow. Trials don't end when the wind blows. Rope and remorse drag me down slow. Trials don't end when the wind blows. Crows are watching, waiting on the road. Timber beams above the hill, creaking in the wind. Every soul who's walked this path has paid for mortal sin. The dirt is dark with stains of blood, the grass won't ever grow. Crows on the gallows circle high, they always seem to know. The hangman's hands are steady, his eyes are cold as steel. He don't recall the names he takes, he don't recall the feel. The crowd below don't whisper loud, but wait for death to come. The crows are perched on every beam, they know who's next undone. Crows on the gallows, singing it in the rain. Crows on the gallows, feasting on the pain. Whoa. Crows on the gallows, black wings fold and fall. Crows on the gallows, they come to take us all. Swing slow, the sky turns black, the bell won't ring again. The crows will feast on Gallows Hill until the world is in. Feathers fall like ashes, claws scratch at the wood. The crows don't leave the gallows, they never said they would. night no man returns alive from Coffin Ridge where secrets hide. I pack my sins and walk alone to meet the fate my blood had sown. Broken on the hill, names lost in the wind so still. Coffin Ridge Road dragged my soul, hollow spirit black as coal. I won't run, I won't fold, bury me in burning gold. The dirt speak under boots. It whispered lies and bitter truth. The past don't fade, it hunts you slow, cuts your heart like winter snow. Coffin Ridge Road dragged my soul, hollow spirit black. One last ride, bullet cold, let my story bleed and go. Shadows kneel for no one's crown, even legends crumble down. The river don't forget, it keeps what you throw. The water run black where the moonlight fades. Bones underneath a whisper, secrets never saved. Fishermen gone, nets torn apart. Every stone a headstone, every ripple a heart. Bones beneath the river, call my name, drown my soul, but the voice remains. Bones beneath the river, cold and deep. They don't rest, they don't sleep. Hands reach up from the current below, pull me down where the dark winds blow. No prayer, no cross, no holy sign. River takes all, river makes them mine. Bones beneath the river, call my name, drown my soul, but the voice remains. Bones beneath the river, cold and deep. They don't rest, they don't sleep. They're waiting, waiting. nameless wind. I don't break, I never bend. Howl under blood-red moons, we hunt the night. We're coming soon. Through fire, through ruin, through death we keep moving. Through storms we keep proving. Wolves live, never losing. We cut our fate from steel. The world will know what's real when the desert wolves reveal. The night is ours to run. Prisoners, heavy low and dirty guitar and spirit. No merchants, no mercy, yes. But a man with nothing left is a man who never dies. The bright golden stone, see the light of rage. Makes noise with a low end, dirty guitar song. Blood and black moon, there's a storm, cinematic rage. Makes noise every low end, dirty guitar strumming. Oh. Laughter still haunts like a ghost in the rain. But I'll cut through hell just to watch them bleed. I don't fear death, death fears me. He walks behind slow, but he'll never set me free. On a blood moon trail, I hunt alone, through fire and pain, through flesh and bone. My rage runs deep, it will never fade. I'll return their sins with the hell they made. One by one they'll fall to dust. One by one they'll choke on blood. No forgiveness, no last breath. Only vengeance, only death. On the blood moon trail, my fate is sealed. My soul long gone, but my blade's still real. No peace, no grave, no resting place. Just a burning name time can't erase. Red sky, dead night, blood moon, my guide. The blood moon rises, the riders come. Horses black, eyes of flame. Every rider knows no name. Dust is red, sky is tall. They ride where the damned are born. Blood moon riders storm the ground. Every hoof a thunder sound. Blood moon riders fire high. Burn the earth, burn the sky. They come at night, they come at dawn. Every soul they ride upon. Chains are rattling, swords are bare.
saw a rider dressed in night. No face, no name, no holy light. His steed was black as unmarked graves, and thunder cracked with every pace. He passed me slow on a burning plain, where the sky was red and the earth knew pain. He whispered low without a sound, where justice dies, the lost are found. Black horses never break, they just carry souls away through the fire, through the grave. Night rides on and none can stay. I asked him once, what road is this? He said, the path no man resists. A trail of truth, a trail of scars, a road that leads beyond the stars. Black horses never break, they just ride and never stray. In the silence, cold and gray, they lead you where your fate will stay. No church bell rings, no angels cry, no chosen words, no last goodbye. Only hooves and dying flame, the final ride that bears your name. And when my time comes, I won't run, I'll face the rider I won't shun. I'll ride with him into the fray, for black horses never pray. He rode through rain and burning light, his soul a candle in the night. The stars above were cold and clear, but none could guide him home from fear. The wind told tales of men long gone, of every oath they broke at dawn. He carried sins that had no name, through endless dust, through endless flame.
I pour revenge in a cold glass of rye. Raise it up slow, let my sins crystallize. Devil in my ear says the world won't mind if a dead man falls where the law went blind. Whiskey and vengeance burning my veins. I never asked forgiveness, I carry my chains. I don't need pity, don't pray for me. There's a line I cross no man should see. The storm don't warn before it comes, and fate don't run from a loaded gun. Whiskey and vengeance burning my veins. No turning back now. I ride through the flames. Sip slow, breathe deep, let the fire sink in. Tonight I make peace with my darker twin. Midnight on border town, the sheriff sleeps, the law shut down. I sip my guilt through broken glass, watch my sins like smoke drift past. Whiskey and gun smoke fill my lungs. I chase redemption with a loaded tongue. The fire burns where angels choke. I'm made of whiskey and gun smoke. She kissed my fate and said goodbye. I rode away before the dawn. The devil smiled, I carried on. Whiskey and gun smoke, curse and friend. You ride with me until the end. If heaven calls, I'll miss the road. My soul's been sold to gun smoke. night's still white. I toast the ghosts that never die. Dawn peeks in like a quiet thief. I light a smoke, trade truth for grief. The city exhales the night's perfume. I sip what's left of my costume. Last cigarette at dawn, gold on gray. The sky forgives in its own way. I watch the world put on its face while I'm dressed from yesterday. My jacket smells of whiskey rain. My hands remember her in pain. The trumpet hums a tired cheer. The ashes spell I was here. The match flares twice and fades like breath. No one left, but I still care. Last cigarette at dawn. The end politely near. I know to go. The smoke sincere. A man in suit disappears in gold.
Keep my faith in old cigars. My sins are stored in mason jars. I prayed to her across the flame. She whispered back and used my name.
Her eyes poured truth, but truth was price. So I sold my soul and rolled the dice. I saw his heart in an empty glass. I heard the promise time won't pass. He prays in smoke, I bleed in rhyme.
We meet in sin, we call it time.
My lips are warm, my words are cold. He tastes the fear I never told. Whisper me a whiskey prayer. Trade your sin for my despair. One more round and we'll pretend
that love's a debt we'll never spend.
I'd burn the church to find her side.
I'd burn the church to find her side.
I'd lie to God to watch him try.
I'd lie to God to watch him try.
In fire's glow we disappear.
In fire's glow we disappear.
two ghosts with faith no longer.
night we pray to our own